Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us for our presentation, The Three C's of Sales Success. Due to the short nature of this presentation, we will not have a Q&A session at the end, but feel free to contact us using the information at the end of the presentation with any questions or comments you may have. Today's presenter is Tim Phillips. Tim is the Managing Director of Revenade and has over 35 years of experience getting sales teams to reach their full potential. Tim, take it away.
Thank you, Dee, and welcome back to our business growth series. Today's topic, again, is the 3 C's of sales success. I want to give you some background and context for our conversation here today. As many of you that have been with us before know that we embrace what we call the Enterprise Sales Predictability Program, or ESP, which increases overall sales effectiveness. There are 7 areas, or as we call them, lenses, that we look into an organization to measure and see how we can improve overall sales effectiveness. Today's topic is focused in the area of people enablement and development. And in that, we look at imparting new skills to help people become more efficient in selling in order to sell more faster. So today, the goals for this conversation, first and foremost, whether you're the executive responsible for sales and business development of a major enterprise, or you're a sole proprietor, or an independent sales professional, we all have a number that we have to achieve. Could be a quota, could be a revenue target, but the number one goal of everything that we want to do in the remainder of 2015 is focused on crushing that quota. And the way that we do that is by increasing our closings. We want to compress sales cycle time while increasing our closing ratios in order to allow us to crush that quota. And the third thing is we're doing this is we want to transform all of our existing clients, customers, and business partners into what we call referral engines. These people are extensions of ourselves and our sales force as they're in the marketplace in their professional networks, evangelizing what it is that we do and how we deliver value to create more opportunities for us to close faster. Specifically, though, we want to reiterate a very key foundational element, and we refer to that as the money value of time. We all learned about the time value of money, which is the concept that $1 today is worth more than $1 tomorrow. It's the basis for all compounding and discounting of future cash flows. But we look at this somewhat differently, and I think it will help everyone as we move forward in recognizing that the only truly non-renewable resource that we have is time. And moreover, we can't manage time. Time marches on. So what we do have the ability to do, though, is we're empowered and we have the ability to choose which activities we invest our precious non-renewable time in. And from a sales and business development perspective, we always want to be doing that keenly aware of those activities that will yield the highest result in closing and expanding our sales in the shortest period of time. Hence, the money value of time. And so with that in mind, as we move forward, be thinking about, as we talk about the 3 C's, how we can apply those to do exactly that. Compressing sales cycle time to increase closing ratios, to generate more referrals that will yield higher sales in a shorter period of time. So what are the 3 C's? Very simply, the first one is care. Caring about our customers, our clients, and our prospects. Having a genuine care in making sure that they are successful in what they're trying to do. The second is candor. Candor is the ability to have a conversation that is meaningful and forthright. It's direct and to the point, but is always intentional and delivers value. And the third is courage. Courage is not the same as confidence. Words have meanings, and we need to be very specific in how we use them. Courage is a concept and it's an attitude that will carry the day, and when supported with care and candor, these three come together to make the amalgam of sales success. So let's take a couple of minutes and we'll do a deeper dive into each of these three areas, and I'm confident that you're going to see how these come together and truly will help you in accelerating your sales performance. Care. I love this quote, and I have to give attribution. It's from Teddy Roosevelt. Nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care. Each of us would have to say, none of us like to be sold. We know when we're being sold by the high pressure salesman. We know when the salesman is trying to force something upon us, and it's something that we truly don't want and we don't need. People love to buy, but people hate being sold. So through care, we can cross that chasm. The first element to recognize, even though we categorize our businesses, well, we're a B2B business or we're a B2C business. We do business exclusively with other businesses. That's all well and good. The problem is businesses don't do business with businesses. People do business with people. And people buy from people whom they trust. And care is the foundation of trust. Care combined with performance is the secret formula to establish trust in order to sell. And how do we do that? We do it from a position of servant leadership. What that means is we submit ourselves to the needs of our prospects and our clients and our customers. We allow ourselves to meet them where they are, to lead them to where they need to go. And in that, we're positioning how our product, our service, or our solution is going to help them achieve what it is that they want to achieve. And the result of that will be the sale. The first thing we have to do, though, is we have to come into it with a very keen sense of curiosity. What is it that the other person not only wants and needs, but how can I help them achieve what it is that they want and need to do? And the way that's done, and this is the way that we overcome the cheesy used car salesman, is we have a genuine interest in the other person. We express that interest, though, through the questions that we ask. We ask meaningful how and why questions. How have you done it in the past? How are you doing it currently? In a perfect world with no limitations, how would you like to do it in the future? And then based upon the answers that we receive, we have the ability to position our product or service, or our solution will be the satisfaction of achieving that want. But in order to do that, once we've asked the question, we have to have the ability to engage in what is called whole being listening. That's listening with all of ourself, not our ears, and not listening for what it is that we want to hear, because that leads to assumption and presumption. What we want to do is listen with our whole body, our eyes and our ears, and listening for emotion, and listen also for what's not being said. We always have the opportunity to ask another question, but simply listening to another human being is the greatest expression of respect and the engagement of being a genuine sales professional. 2 4-letter words. The word help and the word sell. Always focus on helping the other person and the sale will occur. It's when we get into the high pressure, I've got to sell this, it's almost like a magnetic attraction, polar opposite ends of a magnet. When we help, it attracts and it engages. When we move to the sell mode, though, it's like turning those poles over on the magnet, and no matter how hard we push, we never simply get them to connect. It's always repelling and pushing away. Focus on the help, the sale will occur. And after the sale has occurred, in this day of automation and electronic communication, whether it be social media or email or automatic notifications driven out of a CRM system, somebody gets an email, thank you for your purchase, here's your registration, go online. If you need help, contact our help desk via email. If you're lucky, there's a phone number you can call. The human interaction and the eye-to-eye across the desk handshake and the genuine expression of appreciation for thank you for your business and thank you moreover for the trust that you have placed in me. That trust is well founded, and I'm going to do everything within my power to ensure that what you need from this product, service, or solution is not only going to meet your expectations, but it's going to exceed them. And the other great thing to do with an attitude of gratitude is to write the old-fashioned thank you note. Receiving a handwritten thank you note in this day and age will separate you so dramatically from all the other rands, it'll make all the difference in the world. Also, even if you get into a competitive situation and you lose to the competition, only on a temporary basis, if you send an expression of appreciation for the individual's time and consideration in the form of a thank you, when they become dissatisfied or their expectations aren't met by what they purchased, you'll be the first person that they will reach out to as they know they made a mistake. And you have a new opportunity to engage because you've established through care the opportunity to have a human-to-human interaction and relationship. So care is an emotion, but it also is an action. Be caring in all that we do. Candor. I can't give attribution to this quote, but it is spot on. 10 minutes of plain talk can solve just about any problem in the world. There is nothing worse than a salesperson that thinks through either volume of words or eloquence or dumping of information, specification, white papers, brochures on someone is going to compel and win a sale. No. Being forthright and direct, and if we've asked the right questions, we have the ability to ensure that we're having a meaningful conversation. Now, some of these conversations can be hard. And when we have to have the hard conversations or expressing disappointment or something hasn't measured up, make those calls first. And better yet, don't do it by email. Don't do it by phone. Make it in person. Having that opportunity again with the power of presence. The power of presence in front of another human being is immeasurable. And in that, I didn't make a mistake. Don't say that. Simply say, I seek your forgiveness. I ask your forgiveness. We didn't do this. I failed to do that. This human expression of forgiveness is an incredibly powerful bonding agent. And in that, you are able to maintain the trust-based relationship that you've already built with that individual. Moreover, be willing to forgive. Forgive others without even being asked. How many times have we, as sales professionals, we lost a deal and immediately in that disappointment turns to anger? No. Forgive the individual. Move forward. You'll have the opportunity to come back. And even without being asked for that, always grant it. It will free you and allow you to move forward in a positive way. The main thing about candor is be forthright. Say what you have to say and mean what you say. Fewer words is more. Be thoughtful, be intentional, but most importantly, be forthright. State what it is you have to state and then move on. Again, two different four-letter words. And this one again is help. Always be seeking to help. And in that conversation, be looking for a solution that will result in helping the person achieve what it is they need and want to achieve. We never want to hurt, and moreover, it's not a debate. We're not in the debate to win. We're in the debate. It's not a debate. It's a conversation. And the conversation in all candor, and be forthright and express it. The reason I'm asking you these questions, or I'm seeking your understanding, is so that I can help you achieve what it is that you want to achieve. And this is the toughest one of all. In being a candid person, always ask for, and seek criticism from whether it be the customer or the client or the deal that we lost or the prospect. What could I do better? Where did we fall down? How could I have provided greater value? And then most importantly is listen. And after that, with an attitude of gratitude, express your appreciation. Because moreover, we can't fix what we don't know is broken. They will tell us if we ask. So we always want to ask, and with appreciation, take that forward, and that's how we stay on a path of continuous improvement. So the third and final point, courage. This quote from T.S. Eliot really summarizes with great clarity what courage is. Only those who will risk going too far can possibly find out how far one can go. Take the extra step. Go the extra mile. Go above and beyond. Exceed expectations in all that we do. Now, as we said earlier, courage is not the same thing as confidence. Confidence is, I have a positive belief in my capabilities. The difference between confidence and courage is that I take action. And that action is doing what's right, even when it's painful or results in loss. This is a very difficult concept for the amateur sales professional to understand. But it's very important as we move and we are accelerating our sales performance that we do the right thing. That if we can't make the meeting, we advise the person ahead of time. We don't do it with excuse. We seek forgiveness and we look to reschedule. If we have misset expectations, if we can't meet deadlines, if we're underperforming, acknowledge it, and again, be forthright in candor to do the right thing, and that takes courage. Moreover, courage requires action. Not thinking about it, not considering, not studying, do it now. Place the call, get in the car, go see the person, meet with the person, express that power of presence, and leverage it to its full capability. And there is an old adage, and it is oh so true in sales. The sale never starts until the first no is uttered. Never accept no, especially the first no, to what it is that you're proposing to do. We're all human beings. We might have caught the person on the wrong day. The person may be thinking about something else altogether. We need to be able to continue to ask questions and coming back with, from that spirit of servant leadership, I'm here to help you achieve what it is that you want and need to achieve. Then position whatever product, service, solution, whatever it may be, this is the highest value opportunity that you have to do that. And keep asking. We talked earlier about if you lose the initial round to someone else, come back. Check in with them. How's it working out for you? Would you like to reconsider? We still are here. We'll be here, we are here, and we'll be here tomorrow. And that requires many times that we empathize and we express emotion. Nobody likes to do business with a robot. No one wants to talk to the salesman who's the chatty Cathy. You pull the ring and out come the magic words. Here's my 5 value points. Here's my price. Here's the features, function. Would you like to buy red or blue? No. Be a human being. Engage at the emotional human level. Understand and feel their pain and then help them in overcoming that pain. And many times, yes, we don't win them all. And in fact, if you hit 300, you get in the Hall of Fame. So 1 out of 3 deals we win, 2 out of 3 deals we lose. So what? Get up off the mat, get back in the game, re-engage with the client, the customer, the prospect, even the ones that we lost to the competition. Stay in touch, stay in contact. This is a long-term game. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. This is the greatest failing in the amateur salesperson, is the fear of rejection that comes from losing. There are no losses. There are only extensions and opportunities to come back again. So we've been asked, keep these under 20 minutes. We trust we've delivered value. Again, I encourage you, move forward, take these 3 key C's and use them. And I encourage you, here's to you and your sales success through care, candor, and courage. We really appreciate all the feedback that we receive from our webinars, and I would love for you to reach out to me. My email address is timphillips, tim.phillips@revenade.com, and my direct phone number is 713-208-7902. And to learn more about Revenade itself, who we are and what we do, feel free to visit our website at www.revenade.com. And until we meet again, I wish you all the best and much sales success.
Thanks again, everyone, for attending. Just a quick note, we now have a podcast called The Sales Experience where we share insights from sales leaders to help your company grow its top line. You can listen to it on iTunes or on our website under the Insights menu. We welcome you to subscribe. Have a great day.